Hello, my world history friends. This is Mrs. Darnay, and today we're going to do a quick overview of presentation skills for your PowerPoint that you're going to do with your second semester world history research project that you love so much. I'm sorry I can't be there in person with you on your Darnay Day, but hopefully this will give you a little bit of a reminder of what we talked about last semester. I'm going to show you using Google Docs because something I heard a lot last year was that people didn't have PowerPoint at home, so they only could work on their PowerPoint during the school day, and we never gave you enough time to do that. So I'm going to show you how you can do one using docs.google.com. You will need to log into Google. If you don't have an account, you can create one for free, and when you go to docs.google.com, it takes you straight here. You can see I have multiple things stored on my Docs account. It's a free service, and it allows you to upload and download documents, kind of like an online flash drive, always really handy to have. On the left-hand side, it says Create. I'm going to click Create and then click Presentation. This is Google's version of PowerPoint, and it works pretty much the same, except that you can access it anywhere online, and you can download it in a PowerPoint format to run like a PowerPoint. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to pick a really fancy theme here. Okay. Now remember, if you're going with themes and color schemes, that colors often are hard for some people to see. So this one, when I see it big, I think, oh, that's really distracting. That's going to take away from my information, not add to. So right up at the top, I'm just going to click theme, and I'm going to change it to something a little bit more simple, like this one. And now when I click my title, it's going to be very easy to read. Now, one thing I noticed last semester that happened quite a bit in your presentations is that even if your thesis statement was the Aztec military and how they dominated all the other civilizations because of their extreme, fierce warriors, their amazing armor, and their advanced weaponry, the PowerPoints would say Aztecs. And then you would just tell me brief information about the Aztecs. You didn't go into their weaponry with an A, Mrs. Darnay. And then we also need to see your name. So by Mrs. Darnay. So make sure that your title and your PowerPoint is directly related to your thesis statement. You should still be using that thesis statement to drive your presentation because that's what we really want to know. So I am going to add another slide just by clicking this plus button up here. And then this is where you would go into your PowerPoint. Now, just like I reminded you last time, when you add in lots of text and you put in lots of words, then all of a sudden everybody is just paying attention to the words on the screen. Do not use lots of words. That way, when someone is listening to you, they hear what the details are about your PowerPoint presentation from you, not from your PowerPoint slide that you could have just cut and paste, or you don't want your PowerPoint slide to be smarter than you. So I'm going to delete this because we don't want lots of those. What we really want are pictures. Now, in PowerPoint, you can add your pictures in from the internet, remembering to cite them. For Google Docs, you can click on the image, insert an image, and if I click search here, I'm going to search for Aztec weapons. And what's neat is that it says that it's only going to show me results that are labeled for reuse, so that I know that these are all okay to use. And if I search, I find really great images like Aztec weapons. Now, thinking back to the project that you did with the infographic and the Coldplay song, I think if you started thinking about using primary source materials, then you would have a much better presentation because you would be using imagery, art, paintings, photographs, things, and especially the projects that you're doing this semester, you'll have lots of opportunities for those. Now, I clicked on one that I want to put into my PowerPoint presentation. Right down here is my link that I'm going to need to put in. So I'm just going to copy, select, and give it a second to think. Oh, that's so nice. Look how beautiful this is. You can just put that right over here, and then bango, bango, I am going to paste, right click and paste my citation information. And just like in PowerPoint, you can click and drag these things around super fast. There it is. And now as I talk to you about my Aztec weapons, you'll be able to look on screen at this really amazing piece of art showing you their advanced shields and armor, their really amazing and scary masks, all the things that I may have written about in my paper. That's going to be the important part. That's what I'm really going to want to see. So you would continue to do this through your presentation, and when you're ready on Google Docs and you're finished and you're ready to download, all you do is go up here to File, Download As, and PowerPoint. It's going to save this little file. Here it popped up right here. When I click on it, it will open it in PowerPoint, just like you made it in PowerPoint. Loading, loading. There is my beautiful presentation. You can save that on your flash drive, bring it in. It will work on PowerPoint. And now you know a tool to make a PowerPoint at home, even if you do not have PowerPoint on your home computers. Now, one thing I will say is that Google search for images here at school, some of those pictures may be blocked just because of the filter. So you could do it the old-fashioned way of cutting and pasting them from Wikipedia or the other websites like the World Book Online or World History in Context, cutting and pasting those straight into Wikipedia or into Google Docs PowerPoint presentation tool, and then making sure that you always have this citation over here. Now, the last thing that I want to remind you is do not make the PowerPoint presentation smarter than you. Please remember that this should be about showing what you know. Another thing is be prepared. Say this out loud at least a couple of times before you get up in front of the class. It was very obvious that many of you did not. And I think that you're not putting your best foot forward when you get up there, you sit on a chair, you spin around, you chew your gum, you don't talk to the audience, you talk to the floor, to the wall, to the PowerPoint, or to only your teacher, you only stare at them. Use this as practice and getting better at presentations, because goodness knows they're never going to end. Good luck, you guys. I'm going to post this video up on My Big Campus. So if you ever wanted to go back and look at it again to get a refresher or to figure out what I was doing there with the Google Docs, please feel free, and good luck. I think you're going to do amazing. Come see me in the library next week during block scheduling. It would be a great time to find me in the library to get some research help so you don't have to spend all spring break writing a paper. See you soon. Good luck.